an amazing video today where we're going to recap all of the important things that have happened in the last week. And join with me is Valley Flying. And I just want to say this right now. This is not the weekly recap video that is on your channel. Go watch that over there. But I want to talk about, we're going to talk about what our initial thoughts on Squirrel Girl, Beast, Emma Frost. Now that we've seen it, we're going to talk about the Ultimate Store, all the things in the new patch. And most importantly, and we're going to go to this first, is we're going to talk about the two rather significant data mines. Are we ready to do that?
Of course we are.
Yes, let's go smash it. Smash stuff.
I was born ready.
Smash it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna smash this, baby.
Okay, so two things.
I don't know. Is that enough energy for you?
We got enough energy. Okay. So,
all right, let's do it.
Data mines. Okay, so data mines. Let's just talk about data mines. Subject to change. Basically, only gives us some ideas of what the developers are thinking, but until it's in the game, it doesn't really count, right? Would you say that's true with data mines?
Very, very true, because there's a lot of these we end up seeing in the game, but some just disappear. We hear nothing about after that. So
yeah. Okay.
You never know which one is which.
Yeah, and my experience has been with these text type things, they usually happen. So like this is relatively soon. This is probably going to happen in the next 3 weeks. Be my guess. It says, Commander, the Hot Streak event is now live. Earn silver and gold promotion credits and get up to 50 gold promotion credits. Wow. Just by participating in the following events. 50 gold promotion credits is half of a red star character. All right, so 14-day login calendar, silver and gold, daily objectives, alliance donations, special offers, and we won't read this elite store because that's trash right there.
The special offers, baby.
Oh, well.
Wailing harder.
Yeah, so what do you think about all this? I mean, there's nothing not to think about this, right? I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I love it. One of the only real way that we're getting influx of these promotion credits is just through our dailies and then through that Chaos Theory event that comes around once a month. So I like that they're infusing more of these gold and silver promotion credits in the economy, because as it stands right now, I just don't feel there's enough for my roster, because we're getting X amount of characters add to the game every single month, and just not enough promotion credits to take even our backlog of characters up to a usable level for some of them. So I like that they're doing this.
I'm pissed off that they modified the conversion rates of Elite 4s and Elite 5s to promotion credits. Remember when they did that? It was so shady.
Yeah.
And it's just like now there's no point in converting them. And it seems like they've stripped all of our, I mean, I'm just saving my Elite 4s for the next character to come around. Anyways, next on the data mine, now there's a lot of stuff in the data mine, but we're going to skip to the juicy, the real, no, I don't know.
The real data mine.
Yeah, the real data mine. Okay, so requires X-Force, requires traits X-Force. Now, this means one of two things. Go. What do you think that means?
All right, there's two possibilities. The next legendary unlock could be requiring X-Force, or a brand new Flash event coming, and that's going to require X-Force. Not sure what to make of it at this time. I don't think we have enough information from this data mine to draw any conclusions, but X-Force is going to be required for something, it looks like, according to this data mine. So,
all right, so if this was going to be a Flash event, like a monthly Flash event, what would you like to see? I think there's two good choices on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything for training modules, but I like something that you said when we were talking earlier about orange mats. We have the Relic Hunter, and it gives a decent amount of purple mats, but the orange mats it gives in that event is just kind of ridiculously low. So if they added another Flash event for just orange materials, that would be preferable. But training mats, I could see that being there as well.
Yeah, X-Force for orange mats would be quite good. And the second idea is that we're getting a legendary character. And the rumor / speculation is it's the Into the Spider-Verse female version of Doc Ock. And she's going to be a legendary character. And a lot of people were saying it's going to require X-Force. And this data mine here above is not in contradiction to that. What are your thoughts about that?
Wouldn't be the worst. I think when you have a legendary unlock that requires a team that's decent, X-Force is a good team. It's not that bad. I just hope that there's a farmable way to get these characters for a lot of players before this event comes around. Even if it's minimal, just to get it up to unlock this character, I would like that. But we'll see what happens. It's hard to say right now. There's not a lot of information in this.
Yeah, there's
data
no
to see
information.
What's going to happen?
This doesn't confirm, but it's not in contradiction to that thing. And a lot of people are saying it's going to be 6-star unlocks. And people say, well, X-Force to get Spider-Verse Legendary Doc Ock doesn't make sense. And I just want to reaffirm this idea that legendary character requirements have nothing to do with logic or lore. They have to do with artificial scarcity, right?
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
You mean that in the lore that villain mystic controllers have nothing to do with Phoenix?
Nothing.
All this time. I thought,
Okay.
my goodness.
We're going to talk about the 3 new characters. We've got Squirrel Girl, Beast, and Emma Frost. And we're going to talk about 2 things. I think I want to talk about what do you think the relative power of the characters are in relation to each other, and then the relative usefulness. It's 2 different things, right? How much do you think?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about Squirrel Girl first. You unlocked and upgraded Squirrel Girl?
Yeah, I don't have her as beefy as you, but I did unlock her 3 stars, so it's not very usable at this time. I think once all these, and then all things being equal, of course, for a lot of these characters, not going to be usable right away because we don't have the gold or red stars. Down the road, though, I see Squirrel Girl getting a little bit more use than some of these other characters for me. I think she pairs very well, obviously, with this Young Avengers team, giving that drain, but I also like her pairing with that Spider-Verse team. So I think once she gets as power level around there, I think she will be possibly a good raid addition for the Spider-Verse as a 4th, and then maybe adding someone else as a 5th to that team for raids.
Now, real quick, so the obvious is going to use the Young Avengers right now, which is Ms. Marvel, Squirrel Girl, Miles, and America Chavez, and a lot of people. Who's going to be the 5th? And there seems to be 2 camps. One is to use Captain Marvel, and the other one is to use Spider-Man. Go. Which one are you thinking about? Which one are you going to do?
I think obviously Captain Marvel's the better character to have on that team. I think I'm going to use Spider-Man just so I'm not breaking up as many teams, though. It's always a trade-off. Are you going to make the best team possible, or are you going to make more teams and keep them in their alignment? With Captain Marvel, I think I'm going to still keep her on the Avengers. Spider-Man, Gamora, both of them are homeless, and I think Spider-Man pairs a little better with the rest of the hero, the Young Avengers. I think it's going to be Spider-Man for me.
I'm personally going to make both Spider-Man and Gamora and Black Panther homeless, basically. And Black Widow and Hulk and Shield Trooper and Captain America are all going to the bench. And I'm consolidating and putting Captain America on Young Avengers, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so in relation to the other characters that have come out.
Wait, Captain America or Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel is going with Young Avengers. Yeah, Captain Marvel. Captain America is going to the bench until it gets reworked. Okay. Yeah, Captain Marvel's going on Young Avengers, and I think that's going to be an amazing defensive team.
Marvel. Instead of America again. Okay, got it. Keep going.
Nobody plays Captain America anymore. All right. Yeah, Captain Marvel definitely seems really good. Now, of the 3 characters that are released, Squirrel Girl and Beast, Emma Frost, where do you think she's in relation to the other 2 as far as power and then secondly, usefulness?
I think she falls right in the middle of both of them for me right now, what we know of her kit. Okay. I think I'm going to get more use out of her than Beast. And Emma Frost, I think, is the best character out of there. I'm not sure if I'm just going to stick her on War Defense, though, for Emma Frost. So I'm thinking as far as usefulness right now, Squirrel Girl will get the middle. But I'm not sure about Emma Frost, if I'm going to just stick around there or use her outside of that Marauders team.
Yeah, the problem I have with her right now is I don't think I'm going to have her powerful enough to use her in a lot of different places. And it looks like, she's got 4 T4s, while all characters do. This one seems really good. The 10% drain. Yeah. This one right here almost seems like a necessity right here, clearing all negative effects, which is also one of the attractions of Emma Frost. And then this seems useful, that second tap, being able to put offense down. Let's go to Beast. I agree. I find that she's kind of in the middle of both as far as power and usefulness compared to the other 2. Beast. Okay, what do you think you can do with Beast? I've got some thoughts about Beast. But go. What do you think about
this? Is the one that confused me the most. I'm not sure where I'm going to use this character. Obviously, he does some good things for that team. He helps that team, especially with the reworks that we just saw to that X-Men team. But I'm not sure. I don't think. The common thinking he's going to make this the X-Men a raid team. I'm not seeing that in this kit, and I didn't see that in the footage that was provided by Foxnix. So I'm not sure where he's going to be used. But you mentioned some interesting things about having him on War.
I won't get into it too much. Well, first of all, I don't think I'm going to need to put that many T4s into him. And secondly, I think he's going to be a part of the best team. And I think the best team is going to, in War, is going to be him, Storm, Cyclops, Colossus, and Phoenix. And I think that he's going to, the offense up, the defense up, the speed up, and plus his basic attack being able to strip positive effects might give them a fighting chance against some of the top teams. And I'm also wondering if you can use Extron, where you sub out Psylocke and use Beast, Colossus, Phoenix, Phoenix, Colossus, Cyclops, Beast, and Ultron to counter Black Order. This is the thing, is the kit looks the weakest of the three. Potentially, I could get the most use out of him in War on offense against some really hard teams right now, as Guardians and maybe even Black Order. And then secondly, first node of U7, Beast drastically makes Storm a lot better, and getting Storm to max charges 20 quickly is vital. And she's not afforded the luxury of being able to play in multiple nodes in U7. You really just want to use her the first node and then whatever node you want to nuke. And yes, I have a feeling I might use it. Just that the kit itself seems mediocre, but because I've got fully developed X-Men, I might end up using him the most. Let's go.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So let's go to Emma Frost. And Emma Frost, I think the community in general took one look at this kit and looked at the way it works, and we went, oh boy, right? Oh boy. So first
War doesn't seem as fun anymore.
Oh yeah. Paired up with the reworks of Strife, this could be really crazy. It looks like Strife is going to be 50% more effective, plus getting defense up turn 1, and the rework to Mr. Sinister so that Strife is going to all the stuff. War.
On paper, this is the strongest character. On paper, this is the best character.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it.
They're special. Diamond form. It's awesome. The thing I like about Squirrel Girl, that low turn cooldown, removing all negative effects from self and allies, she does that as well on hers. So the best thing about Squirrel Girl, she has. And I think, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm just going to place her on that Marauders team just to be done with it, but I think she's going to have a lot of use outside of that Marauders team in multiple game modes. She's got a very good kit. I like this character the most. Usage, I'm still not sure though, but kit-wise, looks very good.
And so it looks like in she's going to need at least the T4 on her ultimate and her special, and then if you want her to be super annoying inside of War, then you're going to need that one also. Potentially 3 T4s. Yeah, I think she could be used. It depends. Black Order rules the arena right now, but I could see a situation where, when she's in that diamond form, she is just over the top amazing and really annoying and could be good. Definitely the one that I'm saving my red stars for. I'm personally targeting 4 red stars on Beast and Squirrel Girl, and then if I could get lucky to get a 5 red star on Emma Frost, I would be pretty happy. What are your thoughts about that?
I would love all those. I would love those 4 and 5 red stars on those characters. But yeah, I think Emma Frost is the one that needs the red stars the most. But depending on her and Squirrel Girl, depending which one I end up using more, I'm still not sure about that yet. But Emma Frost and Squirrel Girl, I think they need a lot of red stars. And then Beast is a healer as well. He's going to benefit from red stars as well. So I think it goes Emma Frost, Squirrel Girl, and Beast as far as order of my desire to get red stars on these characters.
All right, 2 things. We were expecting. I think there was 2 things in the last patch that we were disappointed in. The patch notes, we were like, ooh, cool, we're going to get a new store and we're going to get a new advanced option. And I think they were misses on both areas as far as the community's response. Ultra Store, why was that a miss?
It's expensive. Yeah. It's expensive. It's better than what we got, so it's an improvement. But to actually see the benefit of it is this is a huge cost. I'm not sure if that's what was planned because this is an overflow store. It takes a lot just to get a few pieces of some gear we need, So
yeah, so
I'm hoping they look at that and rebalance the economy of that.
I mean, I did get some value out of opening, and I pulled a bunch of these. I needed like 30 of these or 27 of these, and I ended up pulling like 16 and 15 orbs. So but it cost almost 150,000. It cost 150,000 currency, gone so quickly, low value, fine. And then secondly, we were all pretty hyped about this advanced option. I know you and I both thought that maybe it would be some sort of blitz feature, but my goodness, basically we just get a little thing right here that shows our inventory.
Good. It's awesome.
Yeah, but
it's not what I was expecting.
No. I mean, this is actually a convenience, so you can activate that by clicking on the advanced tab. There's actually a lot of stuff inside this advanced tab that I think people are not aware of. All of these things are optional things. Quick alliance access and cycle through save quads. I don't even know why those three things are not like mandatorily checked. Why did that be
some
toggled?
People like to look at that helicarrier and have that long loading time, man.
Oh, no
Not
way.
everybody likes quick loading times.
What about the quick loading time on the blitz screen? Why would you not want to be able to toggle through your blitz things? Oh, I'm in the way, but you know what I mean? It's just like...
Some people are masochists, dude.
I mean, you could just go like this and cycle through them. Why would I want to go for 10 hours into each screen? That sounds terrible. So, what are you the most excited about the patch? What do you think? What is your overall feeling about it? We did have some bugs yesterday, as expected. We were able to identify them, and I guess they'll fix them when they fix them, right?
Whenever. I think I'm most excited. I mean, right now, because she's in the game right now, it's going to be Squirrel Girl. Once Emma Frost comes out, I'll probably be most excited for that one. But it's right now, it's Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. If you want to watch a much more detailed version of this video, head over to Valley Flying's channel. We talked for probably about an hour, and there was we covered about a fifth of the topics here today. This is just a real quick overview. And so, anything you want to say before we go?
Well harder, guys.
Well harder. That's right.
Woo!
All right. Be sure to head over to Valley Flying's channel. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.